Good morning, everyone. This is State Climatologist Gary McManus with your Mesonet Weather Report. This is my last appearance for the rest of the year, so we're going to take a look at the last drought monitor map and look at some rainfall stats for the year thus far. Let's get right to it. Well, basically the same picture that we've seen the last few weeks. Obviously no rainfall to improve things, but we have had a few areas like down in southeastern Oklahoma and up in west central Oklahoma where things did get a little bit worse. So unfortunately things are going the wrong way. As long as we don't get rainfall, it's going to continue in that direction, unfortunately. And surprise, surprise, we're on another 3+ week dry spell here in Oklahoma. We can see from the Mesonet map the consecutive days with less than a 1/4 inch of rainfall. We do see up to 23, 24 days, a little bit higher up in the Panhandle, and then over in west central Oklahoma we're getting close to 2 months. So this is the way we've been doing. We get a rainfall and then we go 3 to 4 weeks without rain, and then, you know, that's how the drought grows in leaps and fits. And take a look at this December rainfall, at least through basically the first half of the month. We are on pace to see the driest December on record, dating back to 1895 across the state, if we don't get rainfall by the end of December or the end of 2025. So we will be watching that forecast with very much, with a lot of interest, hoping we don't set that record. Contrast that dry December to the year thus far. You know, this is going all the way back to January 1st through basically December 16th, and we do see pretty good rainfall across much of the state. Again, following climatology, about 15 to 20 inches in the Panhandle, all the way over to close to 60 inches over in the far eastern Oklahoma. It's when you get into the departure from normal rainfall map from the Mesonet for that same time frame that you can see those big surpluses across much of the state, 5 to more than 12 inches in some cases. We do have a few deficits from southwestern up into north central Oklahoma, but by and large we are seeing a very wet year regardless of what we've seen the last few months, and we're on pace to be about the 18th wettest calendar year on record, and that also dates back to 1895. Seasonal snowfall thus far, again, very little in the way of snow across the state of Oklahoma. We did see that decent storm from southwestern up through east central Oklahoma, a couple of storms up in northwestern Oklahoma in the Panhandle, but by and large, once again, much of the southern tier of the United States without snowfall. That's certainly not shocking for the early parts of the winter season. So how does the rest of 2025 look? Unfortunately, when you take a look at the Climate Prediction Center outlooks for that last week of the year, we do see greatly increased odds of above normal temperatures and below normal precipitation, as shown here by the National Weather Service office in Norman. That would not be good news for drought concerns. You know, we just have to hope that that pattern changes quickly so we can start getting some moisture in here. So if you haven't done the rest of your Christmas shopping, please ask Santa for some moisture. We'll really take anything we can get. From the Oklahoma Mesonet crew to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.